Hey, so this last weekend I went to Pixel Art Park, which is an event about pixel related things, games, craftsmanship, chiptune music, you name it. For this video I'll put links in the description and I'll link people's social accounts so you can find anything that I show in this video. So going into this event I actually had no idea what to expect since I've never been to one before. This was the third one, so I guess they haven't been around for very long. Right when we got in we got straight to the craft part of the event.
Hey, what's up? I'm Craft Punk.
And the first thing that we saw there was a live pixel portrait drawing, which was really interesting. Like, there was a guy sitting there and another guy drawing him as a pixel version. I've seen the regular ones, but this was the first time I saw a pixel one. But except from that, like, there was a lot of people selling stuff, but you could also buy beads and actually do kind of pixel art things yourself. There was a couple of people sitting there, like, kind of like children, and it was really cute because I also did kind of those kind of pixel beads things when I was a kid. And you could actually buy guides as well to help you, so if you weren't as skilled as most of the people there were, you could actually get help. Apart from creating your own beads, there was really a lot of different amazing art that was displayed at the event. There was pixel paintings that were like made with real frames that you'd normally see on, like, I don't know, I haven't seen them with pixel art before, which is really cool. And there was also a girl who had made cubes, kind of like, and the pixel art within these cubes, which was really cute. We came there a couple of hours after it had started, and already a lot of the things were sold out. So we saw this one stand with a guy who had a lot of amazing paintings of animals in different kind of gamey looking things, and all of them were sold out except for one. And another one who exhibited there actually went up to him and asked, like, do you have anything left? And he said, oh yeah, that one. And the guy said, Sasuga, which basically means like, that was expected. There was also live music being played on a stage in the front, only chiptune music, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about chiptune music, so I can't really speak for or recommend anything, but if you do like chiptune music, I suggest you check out their website, Pixel Art Park. Now, for the part that I actually liked the most, which was the games part, they had one section on the right side where they mostly displayed games or apps, which was really interesting. The first thing we saw there was a developer who goes by the name M. Kenji, I guess it's said. When we came up there, he was displaying his newest creation, which I don't think is actually released yet, where you were basically this pink blob jumping around and just collecting stars. And he also had a lot of merch and other stuff that was really cute. And right next to that was Dreeps, which, if you've seen Branching Paths, the movie about indie games in Japan, you probably might have heard of it, but it's a alarm JRPG, which basically means that the game actually plays out by itself and you don't control anything except for with your alarm. So when you set the alarm, things are happening in the game, and when you check in on the character, you can actually see him doing stuff. And it just looks amazing and has a really great soundtrack. But unfortunately it's on iOS, so fuck me, right? The game that I actually liked the most was called Color Finder, which was a puzzle game. Basically the mechanic is that you move around boxes and try to match them with the right color to end the level. And to me, the look of the game felt like it was one person who had made this at home. If you like those kind of games, I suggest you try it as well, because it was just so awesome to play and know that it's just like one guy sitting across you that made this game. For the more like Japanese-esque, like Japanese weirdness games, there was one game called Sushi Pico, where you basically there was basically a track of sushi, and the only thing that you did was that you tapped and to drop like a sushi on top of rice, or like matching the sushi basically. And once you got close, it got into slow motion mode, which was like surprisingly intense. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any download links for Sushi Pico, but maybe, perhaps they'll release it soon. One of the few games there that actually it kind of looked like a studio had made it. I don't know if it was because it was 3D, but it just looked super polished. So when I approached the game, I just thought, oh wow, this is gonna, like, I wonder what this might be. Watching my girlfriend play it the first time, I actually didn't understand at all what was happening. But basically the mechanic is that you choose a subject. You are the principal of a school, basically, and you choose a subject to type in, and this subject is what the principal will tell the students for a couple of hours, and depending on what subject you talk about, the longer he will talk and the more students will basically either faint or die. I'm not sure if they're dying, but they'll lie on the ground and not look alive. The challenge of the game is to try to find something that's just so goddamn boring that everyone will die from listening to it for too long. It was interesting. It's not my type of game, but I appreciate that those kind of games exist too. Another game that I really liked was called Mouse-sama game, which is a runner where you basically, if you tap the right side of the screen, you jump, and if you press the left side of the screen, you slide. Unfortunately, again, this game wasn't released yet, but you could follow them for more updates about it. All in all, this event was really good, and I kind of wish that we had something like this in Sweden as well, because it was just a really cozy, awesome feeling, and this was the third one, but I'm already looking forward to the fourth one, so I hope they make another. And that's it for today. Yep, thank you for watching this video, and if you want, you can follow me on my stuff, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So, see you next time. Maybe. I make games, I do shit, can't speak Nihongo for a bit. Watch me talk, watch me play, watch me every day. I moved here for a year, I will work with some games. I don't know how it might go.